Hey, this is Andy from Laughing in Purgatory. I thought I would say hello to everybody. Hello, I'm enjoying a cup of Bailey's Irish Cream in the mid-afternoon just because I can. And I wanted to, strangely enough, touch base with you all about my current weight loss goals. You may say to yourself, Andy, you don't look like you need to drop some weight. And that's only because you see my face. And I have a very thin face, oddly enough. All my fat seems to migrate out of my face and into various other sundry parts of my body. But yeah, about 4 years ago I was in a size 34 pants, and now I'm able to fit into a size 38 pants, and that was becoming to be a bit more difficult. So I decided that I had to drop some weight, and I didn't know how. And I've been trying to drop weight, too. So I was listening to the Marc Maron podcast, the WTF podcast, and a couple of weeks ago, and I heard about Stick.com. That's STICKK.com. And what they do, it's a website developed by some academics from Yale, I believe, a management professor, a law professor, and an economics professor. And what Stick.com does is that they have you sign a behavioral contract. They call it a commitment contract. And what it does is that basically you say, listen, in my case, I signed on and stated that I'm going to lose 20 pounds in 20 weeks. So that's obviously 1 pound a week. And there is a stick to this. There is some kind of punishment involved if you decide to go that way. And what my punishment is that I have decided to give $300 to a hate group in case I don't lose 1 pound a week. So for example, say I didn't make my goal last week, 1/20th of that $300, i.e. $15, would go to this particular hate group. It's Maggie Gallagher's anti-gay marriage group that I would be sending my money to. And I have to tell you, there's no way I'm ever going to give those people money. And this is the motivation. This is the motivation I have to actually drop some weight. It isn't the idea that I'm losing the $300. I don't care about the $300. What I care about is whether or not any of my money goes to that woman or to anyone who is against gay marriage. So yeah, I started about a week ago. I weighed in and put in the data to Stick.com. And then a couple of days ago, I put in my newest weight. So I started off at 210 pounds. I'm 6 foot tall, so that puts me in my BMI at about 28.5 at 210 pounds. And I just weighed myself the other day, and I'm at 209 pounds. So I made my weekly goal of a 1 pound weight loss. My wife is there. She is my official referee. So not only do I have to put the data into Stick.com, but my wife also has to put in the data to Stick.com to make sure that I'm on the straight and narrow pretty much. So that's my success so far. I'm sure I'm going to be talking about this quite a bit more over the next 19. I'm in this for 19 more weeks, and I fully expect to lose 1 pound a week. And it isn't that I'm doing anything different. You know, even when I was gaining the weight, I was going to the gym a lot. What it was is that I was drinking too much beer, eating too much Kentucky Fried Chicken. Kentucky Fried Chicken for me was like a snack. I wouldn't even think of it as a meal. I would just stop off at a Kentucky Fried Chicken and grab like a couple of pieces of extra crispy, chew them down, and then have a major meal. You know, a couple, maybe like an hour, maybe even a half an hour later. I didn't even consider that to be food, really. It was more like fun food. There was fun food. Somehow in my mind I had figured out that there wasn't any kind of calories in Kentucky Fried Chicken extra crispy recipe. And so those thoughts are now gone because I do not want to give my money to a hate group. So this is Andy Hall. I'll be making another video after I am done with my next weigh-in. And see you all later. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.